Good morning, Modern Steaders. We have to start off with an early morning run to Lowe's. While I was editing video this morning, I went, oh man, you know what? We don't have any long tiling gloves and we need to grout today. We're using black grout, so I'm afraid if we don't have the long gloves, I'm gonna have black hands, or me and Gina are gonna have black hands, and it's not gonna be very appealing. So it's 5:46. Our local Lowe's, I'll leave that on for a second. Our local Lowe's doesn't open up till 6, so we should get there just in time. I can't wait to get up to the OGP this morning. We have one other surprise going on that I can't wait to show you guys. Things are starting to move along nicely. There's been a lot of things in the works, and things just sometimes take time, unfortunately. Timed that perfectly. Good morning. All that for some gloves and a bucket. I just figured I might as well get another bucket while I'm here since we drove all the way here. The funny thing is going to be is if I find gloves at the OGP when we're up there. I don't remember getting any, so let's get back to the homestead. So we were just checking the tracking on Gina's new shower shelves, and they're supposed to be here this afternoon. So this morning we were gonna grout the shower, but there's no point of grouting that now until tomorrow. So that way we'll have the shelves here and do it all at once. We weren't expecting the shelves to be here for a little bit while, so we were gonna just grout everything except for the shower niche, but now we might as well wait a day.
Right, and we'll have this one day of mess, hopefully.
Right.
And the other thing is our grout, we would have to like separate in half and it would just be messy. So we're just gonna hold off.
Right.
Hopefully you can do it tomorrow.
Plan is to do that tomorrow. So we're gonna do the doors. And I don't know if you can hear all that noise outside. We have some stuff going on outside. Once they get set up, I'll take you out there and I'll show you what they're doing. It's really exciting.
It's a noise of excitement. So exciting, very, yeah, I just want to dance.
All right, so we have one door that's on a jam. This will go in our room, and the other ones are all pocket doors.
So Al's out checking on the other project and I'm just gonna go ahead and get these doors started.
So does that mean we're racing?
No, I don't like to race with you because you're always faster. I don't like that pressure.
You don't like the pressure of racing?
Don't touch my stuff.
Okay, I'm going to my own room.
Yeah, you do your own door.
All right, the race is on.
I was gonna say that I had my door done for you, but you're on the second door.
I am.
And you sanded.
I got 1.5 done.
Can't keep up with them. Can't keep up with them. I'm not gonna even try. I'm just gonna do my best. Well, Al has 3 doors done. I have 2. He's been done for a couple minutes, so he's way ahead. 2 more doors to do. Maybe the other one will be dry, I don't know. But I'm not gonna try to push it. The first coat doesn't go on really great, especially on like the edges and stuff. But the second coat goes on better, so that's good. Al's out checking on the project outside, which is very exciting. It's exciting. Even more exciting for me because it's not Al doing it. I'm not a fan of him being on the roof, or anybody being on the roof, but this is something that needs to get done. It's not him. I'm excited to cross it off our list and that he is not the one up on the roof. And he'll talk more about why he's not doing it and all that.
So we've decided to go with standing seam metal roof. We'll get into more details of why we decided and chose that for a roof, but I just wanted to show you the setup before they start working. It's quite the process. The metal comes on a coil stock roll, goes through, and then this machine presses it into the pieces of metal roofing. I've never seen it done in person. I've just seen a little bit on videos, and I'm really excited to see how it all comes together.
Well, I didn't think I was overly behind Al because I had 2 done, he had 3. Now I was moving on to my other door. I realized I didn't do the edges, so I just did the edge. Now I'm on to my last 2 doors. I can't keep up with him. He's fast and he does a good job. So it's not just like he gets things done fast and it's not good quality. It's fast and good quality. All the doors have a face paint on one side, so that is a huge goal.
This is the ridge cap they're going to be using for the standard seam metal roof. I've never seen a ridge cap like this. The ridge cap goes on first. It's perforated right here, so it's for a vented roof, so it'll still vent, but the standard seam metal roof will slide up in afterwards into this area, and there'll be some screws up here holding the standard seam in, so the standard seam over time cannot slide down. But that is one nice looking ridge cap. Yep. Good.
slow. Don't lift too high.
Don't lift too high.
Keep it real close to the roof. Down on the angle. Transition's coming at you. Don't catch your fingers on the top edge.
And we're gonna lift up. We got this.
Okay.
Good. Yep. And Tyler's gonna come down to the transition before we go further. Good.
Okay.
And we're clear. Yep.
Unfortunately, Adam's
Let's make sure we don't roll it, Tyler.
That's not me. Move it over.
And
We're flopping. Ready?
ready? On your command.
What do you think?
It looks so good. What do you think?
Love it. I wanted to get back up here after they left so I could show you kind of how this roof system works. It's pretty cool if you ask me. You have their drip edge all the way around on this, well, this is not done with this side yet, but they're gonna have it all the way on the sides, the bottom, it's gonna wrap. And then you have your pan of roofing that comes down. This side they put a bracket, screw it in, and then they crimp it around so that's held in place. Then when the other sheet goes on, it sits on top, and then they crimp this over. They cut this end and then they'll notch it over. I'll show you over here. So over here you can see that this has all been bent over onto the drip edge, locking it in place. So there's no screws showing in the roof. All the screws are on the brackets, which are hidden later on. And the ridge cap, which is up there, the metal sheet slides into that. You can't see any fasteners. We did the black with the matte finish. I love that. Look at that sunset.
I was too busy looking at the roof.
The reasons we went with the standing seam metal roofing is there's a few of them. There's no fasteners. They're able to go from the upper roof and transition into the lower roof without any flashing. So the snow, when it comes off this roof, I don't know how far out it's gonna go, but it's gonna be crazy to see how far it launches out. There's no screws and there's nothing to hold it up, so it's just gonna slide right off. But the biggest reason I wanted to go with the standing seam metal roof is there's no penetration, so you don't have any nail holes or screw holes. So if we put solar panels up here, we don't have to worry about our roof leaking or having a leak, or the screws needing to get replaced, or if we do shingles, the shingles needing to get replaced once there's solar panels up there. But also they make a clamp system that would clamp onto this ridge without any screws. It's just a pressure clamp that you bolt on there, like you clamp it tight. And then your rails to hold your solar panels would go on top of that. And then you'd put your solar panels. If we ever need to put more solar panels on this property, we're gonna put them on this roof because it's south-facing right there. We have a 45-degree slant, so that would be perfect. And we wouldn't have to worry about our roof underneath ever going bad or having any leaks. The reason it's taken so long to get the roof done is because we wanted the standing seam metal roofing, and we wanted to have the right company do it so we know we're getting a good roof. And right now, anybody that's worth anything is booked out and busy in construction. So if you want somebody good, you're gonna wait. And that's what we've been doing here. We've been patiently waiting to get the standard seam roof on. And that's why we put the grace on, so that way we would be able to wait. I'm gonna try to get some better footage tomorrow of them putting the roof system on. But I like seeing how all this stuff works and how it all comes together. So we'll be back here in the morning.
Magnolia! Ivy! Little pea!
So Gina's niche shelves showed up late yesterday, so I'm gonna make sure they fit in there, and then we can start grouting. I have to do a little bit of grinding. Just have to grind that back corner with the grinder a little bit. Right there, it's tight. That one's a little tight right there. So we can't get in the corners like I want to with the grinder, so we're gonna have to get a carbide tip for our oscillating tool so we can get this cleaned up. So we can still grout today. We'll just have to get that tonight for tomorrow. And then we can get our shelves installed after that. So it's good to know. And then when we're out tonight, we can pick it up. I have a feeling this is going to be a messy job. All right, we gotta mix our color with our water. All right, we need just over 1 quart of water.
We don't have any other grout, so.
1.5. A little bit less. So we are going with Midnight Black for a grout color. Got the gloves that I had to go out and get yesterday morning. Alright, I want to check and make sure the consistency is what we like.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll be good. And then I saw this trick. I'm curious to see how it's going to work, especially since our tiles are textured. That gets off a lot of the mess. So I think that's the way to do it.
It seems a little crazy that you get all your tiles all nice and then you put this grout that's a huge mess all over it, and then at the end it ends up looking so good. But it does. Can you just use a squeegee right at the beginning?
Well, you gotta get it pushed in. And I find it's easier to do the hand a little bit and squish it in everywhere and then go back. They make a soft trowel, but I've never had luck using one of those personally, so we don't have one. Did you ever think you'd be encouraging me to make such a mess?
No. Every time I hear a plop on the ground, it makes me think even more of a mess.
I definitely like this squeegee trick because it gets a lot of the mess up. Doesn't get all of it, but it gets a lot of it.
Plus it probably helps push stuff in the cracks. So Al did not want me to miss out on the fun, so he got me some gloves too. Never grouted before, it doesn't look too difficult, but it looks like definitely a messy, messy job. For some reason I thought grouting would be a lot easier.
Alright, I've never used this brand of grout before, and I'll tell you what, it is setting up fast. The stuff we have in the bucket mixed up is already hard as a rock and it's junk, so I can't use it again. I want to get this cleaned up, and we're going to have to figure out what we're going to get for more grout. It's been about a half an hour and this grout is already hard as a rock in the bucket. It's coming off the tiles good, but the issue is now is we gotta run out, get more. We have one packet, and if it all dries that fast, we're not gonna have enough time to get the rest of these walls done with one more packet of the color. And they don't have any more of that in stock.
So we called and they're working on it. The thing about this grout is it does have a sealer in it, because that's what we chose. So I don't know if most likely because it has a sealer in it, that's why it's drying like that, because like Al said, he's never seen them dry that fast. So hopefully, because we do have, the color kit comes with 2 packets, so hopefully that we can get one more bag of grout in a packet and that will be enough. Yeah, so maybe we just make it wetter the first time because we kind of did it more dry. We'll see if that works, but hopefully we can get this whole shower grouted.
We followed
soon.
the directions.
We did follow the directions, but the only thing is, like, we just wanted to grout today and be done with it, and it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case.
No.
Unfortunately.
It is coming off really nice. The sponges are staying way too wet to absorb it afterwards. I'm gonna see if I can wipe it off like this for a bit. That's better. Get some of that haze. All right, it's cleaning up really nice. I kind of feel like when we get going again, I kind of have a feel for what we're gonna need and how it goes. Let's see if we can get some different sponges. We're gonna need some more rags and a few other things. So besides the grout hardening really fast, I'm liking the way it looks. It's cleaning up really nice considering it's black. I think once it's all done, it's gonna be worth it, but it's a little frustrating. We don't know why that it's set up in a half an hour or less, but it did. So we're just gonna roll with it and keep going. That's looking so good. All right, the area we got done looks really good. We only got one wall done, but I'm happy with how it came out. So we need to run out and finish getting the rest of the supplies now.
This is really the hard part, it's just when things don't work out. We just want to get it grouted, get it done today, and it's not gonna happen. going to get some supplies. Hopefully everything we need.
Did you get it all?
I think so.
Oh, we can't show this. Hopefully this will be the last stop and we'll get everything that we need. We do need to pick up some more water and Gatorade for the roofing crew. I like to make sure we have stuff so people working on our house can stay hydrated because it is hot and sunny and we're not on a roof. So it's probably even worse for them.
You know how it feels.
I do.
How about this one? This should work perfect.
That's the one we need. We had to come back up here to drop off some stuff. I want to check on the roof and I want to see how the grout is looking in here. I don't know if you can really tell the difference from ungrouted to grouted, but it looks nice and the tiles cleaned up good. How's it look?
Looks so good.
Look at that, they even picked up the staging. Ah, looks so good. I got the site all done, all crimped off. Now we just need some rain to wash the footprints off. They started on the front. I like it. We were so busy checking out the standing seam metal roof, we forgot to make a sign off. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. We can't wait to see what the roof looks like all done. We'll be bringing you guys along for that. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.